Excuse.
Come on, come on. Where have you put the van?
Shh. Tarts and Vicar's Christmas party went AWOL last night. The casualties crawling with coppers.
I'm sorry,
So,
I'm going home.
Are you going to ask about our Sam, or are you going to ignore him like you always do?
Hello, Sam. How are you, Sam? Nice to see you, Sam. All right, the niceties are over. Where's the stuff?
Gone! The fags, the booze, the van, the lot. We were hijacked on the way back last night.
Hijacked? Who by?
The Crankies!
Ooh, you think this is funny?
Look, they didn't leave business card. How am I supposed to know who they are?
I stand to lose an absolute fortune.
Yeah? Well, I could have lost my cousin.
Oh no, I've lost my snowstorm. Where's my snowstorm, Marlon?
Snowstorm? Have they been testing drugs on him?
You did right leaving the vets, love. I could see was upsetting you.
Oh, you're probably right. This is where I belong anyway, with my family.
What's this, eh?
Found them in the loft last night. Bought them when our Linda were pregnant. I've lost 2 babies and a grandchild this year, Ned.
Jan, our Linda and David were not babies, all right?
I don't think of the last time I saw them. I remember the first time when they were born. I just wish it could be like that again.
Hey, we've got to think about the good times now, eh?
Well, I can't. Because I keep thinking about David and Linda died. All that pain.
That's enough!
Look, give it a rest, will you, Dad? Just leave off her, will you?
No, son, no. No, I'm sorry.
Now that I've lost my snowstorm, what am I going to get Lisa for Christmas?
Just explain to me one thing. How is it you get a tap in the guts while Suzanne Charlton here gets his head kicked in?
Because he is a hero, right? And I am a coward. I was trying to talk him out of it, and Sammy, he flung himself at him. He had one of them down at one point.
Did I?
Yeah, don't you remember?
No, I think I've got that thing.
What thing?
That thing where you can't remember anything. Except what?
Don't upset him, Eric.
What? A voice. A voice that I thought I'd recognised.
That was probably me.
Oh.
Is there something you should be telling me?
No, nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yep, mate. Ah, it's from Joe, America. Oh dear, I do miss her.
Well, don't start blubbing. You fuse the lights.
Yeah, well, I know there are Christmas lights everywhere, but I'm not feeling very Christmassy.
Well, look, I'll tell you what. Why don't we just cancel Christmas? Get it all over with.
Well, give me a shout when you're ready.
Have you seen Eric this morning?
Oh, aye. He were delivering a sack full of presents to local children's hospital.
Has he?
What do you think? All right, Al!
Whatever happened to goodwill to all men?
Stuff 'em. I thought you were supposed to be flicking.
I flicked. Why aren't they on?
Have you screwed all the bulbs in properly?
Yes.
Oh, no, it's Dee. I'll carry on driving.
I wouldn't. She's in the middle of the road. So, is there anything you'd like to tell Dee then, Eric?
She knows nothing about the trip to France other than the fact that you went over there to pick up a van load of antiques, right?
Don't worry, Mr. P. We'll not snitch on you.
Well, we'll try our best.
Hello, darling.
Why did you sneak off this morning? Oh, Sam, what's happened?
He's fine, don't worry.
I was talking to Sam. Sam?
We got robbed, me and Marlon, by antique people.
He means old people. They get very greedy, pensioners at Christmas.
Building strong management structures through paintballing?
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Well, why are you reading about it?
Because of that fiasco with Will's school. I mean, that guy shouldn't have been in charge of sheep on the moors, never mind kids.
You're not thinking of doing this, are you?
Yes, but not with kids. According to that, you can legitimately charge £300 a day to let some bank manager play on a rope swing. Well, with my background, I could run an executive training course standing on my head. Alan Turner thinks it's a good idea.
I'd love to see him doing an assault course with Mandy and Terry.
You could try being enthusiastic.
I am.
I hold you totally responsible for what happened to him. That is precious cargo over there, you know.
Do you mind? I feel bad enough already.
I'll have no bad said against our Marlin. He carried me to that hospital.
Least I could do, cuz.
Oh, aye, the very least.
So you don't mind that I lost your Christmas present, then?
Oh, not at all, love. Hey, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go to the shops and I'll get something else, and I'll put on the card that it's from you to me, all right?
But you'll know that you bought it.
Well, act surprised on the day.
I know. Why don't me and you go and see that old tramp, Harry Ramp? He knows what's going to happen to people. He's dead clever.
So why didn't you tell me I was going to get jumped on, then?
I don't know. Maybe it was his idea of a joke.
Maybe you could ask him when I'm going to get off Zat for a Christmas present.
Have faith, Lisa. When you see that cement mixer all wrapped up in a big pink bow, you'll die of delight.
Of old age, more like, because I'll be 99 by the time I get it.
Hey, I thought I'd pop over for my dinner, see how you are, like.
Oh, it'll have to be a sandwich, love. I haven't got time to cook you anything.
I don't think we'll be having all decorations and stuff up this year.
Why not?
Just what's happened, I suppose, really.
You can't cancel Christmas just because I've lost my job at the vet.
No, I wasn't really thinking of that.
Well, it's a time for us all to be together. A proper family Christmas.
Did I ever really fit into one of these?
They're tiny, aren't they? You soon grow out of them. 5 minutes and you're handing them on to someone else.
Hey, listen, I could scarve off for an hour this after if you want.
What for?
I don't know. Could both go down into Watton. Go to a charity shop together. Sure some woman will be over at Moon for these.
Don't you touch them!
All right, I'm sorry.
I need those.
Look, I'm only trying to help you.
Yeah, well, get yourself in the kitchen then. I'll do you some dinner.
I thought you didn't have time.
Of course I've got time. Oh, honestly, Roy, what you like. Go on.
Hello, boys.
How did you know it was us?
Reflected in the tea can. You care to join me? Butch, how's the pig?
Oh, happy as a pig in... Much better, thank you.
He thinks you've got superpowers, you know.
And what do you think?
I don't know. I think you might be a bit of a nutter.
People say there's a fine line between the two.
Not round here, they don't.
If you have got a second sight, would they give you special glasses for it?
I like your sense of humour. I can see where you get it from. You remind me of your mum.
Do I?
It's Nellie, isn't it? I can see her now, supping delicately at a pint.
Don't be daft. My mum wouldn't touch a pint.
She would if there were creme de menthe in it.
There.
Got a little present for you.
Where'd you get all this whiskey and stuff from?
You want a good Christmas, don't you?
I don't drink.
Oh, where the hell have I put him?
Are you looking for them little statue figures?
You better not be going to tell me you've broken them.
I haven't.
So what, you put them somewhere safe?
Yeah. I've took them back to Sarah's.
You did what?
Turner's had a postcard from Joe the biker, so he's in decline. And Jack Sugden, yeah? He's moping round village because Sarah's given him the Evo. And let's face it, Sarah's not had a sniff for months. You know, they do say at Christmas you realise how empty your life is.
Hey, do you mind not discussing us with all and sundry?
Well, how else would I cheer myself up?
you book the nanny for tonight?
Only till 9:30. I'll cook you a meal at my place. Then I've got to get sorted for Kim coming back tomorrow.
Am I allowed to be on the welcoming committee?
She'd love that. 2 gin and tonics, please, Terry.
Wonder if I could have a chat with you about a business idea.
Oh, dear, the cut and thrust of the wool pack. I'd better sit down.
Can you make it quick?
Well, it's only the bare bones at the moment. I want to start a centre for executive outdoor training.
A what?
You know, management training, team building, survival stuff.
Oh, that's for Wally's. I should know, I've done it.
Rich Wally's? I'd have thought their money would interest you as much as anybody's.
No, and that's it?
Well, I did say...
Yeah, bare bones, I heard you. Look, Tony, come back to me when you've fleshed it out a bit, yeah? Now, if you don't mind.
Jumped up little prat.
Oh, well, don't just get angry. Do something about it.
Why the hell did you take them back?
Because I knew you'd get caught with them. Don't worry, I took the blame. I told Sarah that I'd nicked some to give to you. Now everybody's going to think that I'm a thief. I thought things were going to be different this time.
How the hell are we supposed to survive? Because I ain't got any money. I ain't got anything.
That's just an excuse. You know, the worst bit is, you're not even good at it. You either get caught or something goes wrong.
I'm sorry, son.
Liar. You think you're dead-eyed, don't you? But you're going to get done. And Jack and Sarah are going to wait me now. And I'm going to get put back into care.
I promise you, son, no more nicking. But you shouldn't have taken them ornaments back to Sarah's.
I didn't mean for her to catch me like that. I'm just as useless as you are. And you've promised before.
I want a word with you.
Get stuffed. There's 2.
Do you know what your dad did to our Sam?
Go inside, Andy. Now.
See? More trouble.
I suppose you want your money.
It's not my money, it's Sam's. Compensation like. $250.
$250 for a job done properly. There's 50, call it charity. Now do one.
Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to grass you up, Billy.
What? And drop yourself in it?
Think you'll find me and Eric have an understanding. I'll take my chances.
$52, $52, $50, $53, and shrapnel. Ha ha ha! What a day! Zach Dingle, you are doing me no end of good. What a pair!
Who's a pair?
Oh, useless pair. Huh? Me and Zach. Oh, it's pathetic, Lisa. I mean, we're not even making bottle tops out there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Barry.
Only a saint like you would give house room to a fellow with a rhythm as dodgy as that.
Look, I want you to accept this. I mean, it's very kind of you to have Zach busking with you, and I know you've not made any money.
Oh, Lisa, I couldn't.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
But if you insist, I mean, I'd be rude to refuse. Anything I can do for you, sweet lady?
You can help me to unload this. Isn't she lovely?
Thought you were expecting one from Zach.
Well, I were, but you're not doing right well, are you? Sure, it's star by. I can't resist a bargain.
Right. If it don't work this time, I'm chucking the towel in.
Do you think it'd be bad for business, Alan, if I hung myself in car park? Only I prefer that than working over Christmas with 2 miserable men.
Well, what do you expect me to do?
Buy the biggest turkey in Yorkshire and give everyone in the village a slice of it. That's what I expect you to do. You're a host, Alan, so host something.
Yes, you're right. Yes, I am. Thank you, Mandy.
Is it working?
Oh, look. Now it really feels like Christmas. And now it doesn't.
Yes?
It's only me, Eric.
Oh, Marlon, what a lovely surprise. Come in, pull up a chair. Have a sherry.
Thanks.
What have you got to tell me, Dingle?
It was Billy Hotwood, but me and Sam, we had naught to do with it.
Right, that'll do for now. Come on.
Thanks, sir.
Cheers, Mandy.
I'll get our man to do a massive cake. Oh, go on.
Oh, open day and Christmas, fine by me, Al.
But won't everybody be fixed up for the day?
Don't be daft. Everyone just sits back and waits for an invitation. Waits for an invitation?
I don't think we should make it too open, though, eh?
Charming.
Don't you worry. Lovely young girl like you is bound to get many invitations she can't refuse.
Oh, thanks, Harry. Hasn't I told you quite charming for a tramp?
I'm not stopping. Look, this is for you, Sam, right? Call it compensation for getting your head kicked in.
Why? It wasn't your fault.
I know. And look, listen, by that voice you thought you recognised.
Oh, why? I'd forgotten about that.
Give me strength. Whatever you do, right, just don't mention it to the rest of the family.
What?
Good lad.
Eh?
I think if I don't go now, I'm going to have to hit you myself.
OK, then. See you later.
Hey, Sam. Are you going to bring your mate over or what?
Going to miss our little chats. We're hardly going to be spending this much time together when Kim gets back, are we?
Well, I don't think she'll be over the moon about it, no.
Oh, well. I suppose I'd better take up patchwork or something.
Come on, you can't be that stuck for friends. Do you miss Alex?
Alex was like a pal, a brother and a husband all rolled into one. Of course, I miss him. I hate him, but I miss him. Ah, he's in the past now, anyway.
Yeah, but the past has a habit of rearing its ugly head.
You should know.
This yours?
What's it to you?
About £2,000 worth of wines and spirits. Now, where is it? The booze or the money, I'm not bothered which.
Ask him. Go on.
I'm asking you.
What's your game? Guilty conscience, is it? Look at him like butter wouldn't melt. He's taking you for a ride.
Arrangements made between myself and my staff happen to be none of your business.
Told you.
So, it's back to you. Where is it all?
Tell you what, why don't you pop down the police station and fetch a couple of bobbies up? Because I'm sure they'd love to hear about your trips to France for tax-free goods.
Oh, I don't think we'll need the police.
Good night, then.
Why need the police when one whisper to Zach Dingle and he'll tear your head from your shoulders? Sam's a very popular boy, you know.
Think I'm worried?
Should hope you are if you value your limbs. Right. The booze or the money. Oh, and the van, please. Complete stroke of genius on my part. About Zach?
Yep. He'd kill him for beating Sam up.
I wonder what he'd do if he thought that you were involved.
Oh. And what would Dee do about your doings?
Now, what could be worse? The wrath of Dee or the wrath of Zach? Imagine it.
Come on, I'll drop you off on the way to Home Farm.
Oh, just let me come in for 5 minutes for a nightcap. I'll get a taxi home.
One last laugh at the deco before Kim gets back.
Actually, I want to give James a good night kiss, but if I manage to get a giggle in the process.
Listen, about what's happened between us while Kim's been away.
Steve, what did you do?
Stop joking, Tara. I'm talking about when we went to see John.
You mean your dad?
All right, my dad. It's just that... Look, I am glad I've been able to talk about the past, and you've been a great listener, but...
You don't want it broadcast. OK, I get it. It'll be our little secret.
Are you OK with that?
Actually, I quite like it.
What?
The fact that I know your history and Kim doesn't. She hasn't a clue, has she, Trevor?
If we opened it, what would be inside?
Sophie?
Who's this?
Who the hell are you?
Who the hell are you?
What?
Oh, you could be anybody.
I'm Kim Tate. This is my house. And I happen to be James's mother.
Mr. Marchant said you weren't due back till tomorrow.
So?
So, if you really are the mother, you won't mind proving it then, will you?
You fascinate me. How could you know that my previous partner drank cream de menthe?
That's just it, Dad. He don't know how he knows. He just knows, don't you?
Where'd you get that from?
Ask him.
I would say, but I wouldn't want to cause a cement mix-up.
How did you know that? Well, never mind. Would you go to the bar and get around him, mate?
That's very kind of you.
You know what we're sitting on here, don't you?
Bums.
A gold mine. I don't care if it's the genuine article or not, he's convincing. We'll get him down the wine bar tomorrow night. Get some punters in. Fortune's red, £5 an head. We'll clean up.
Hi. 9:30 on the dot. And here he is. Cuddle Fronty Tara.
No, didn't think so.
Has he been okay? Kim, you're back early. Can I get you a drink?
No, thanks.
You've met the new nanny, then?
Oh, yes, I've met her. I met her, shown her my passport, and a couple of bank statements to prove my identity.
Well, the agency did say you were thorough, Alison. They were absolutely right. Good show.
Get out, Alison. And you can go with her.
No chance for single malt, then?
Only if you want it in the face.
Kim.
No, Kim's obviously exhausted. You can see how haggard she looks. I think we've outstayed our welcome.
Thanks. Come on, Tiger.
I'll see you soon. You've been a real pal.
Bye.
Bye, Kim.
Did you have a nice time, then?
Where's Sophie?
She's gone. She had a fight with Zoe. I've been looking after James, haven't I?
You and Tara?
Oh, yeah, she helped a bit.
And you didn't see fit to tell me about Sophie?
What's this about Sophie or Tara? I've done my best.
Oh, I bet you have. Yeah, I'm going to put James to bed. Come on, sweetheart.
Yes. Anything I can do?
Yes. Find yourself a room to sleep in that isn't mine.